All right, well, on a good way, a joke one. So we don't see you, Starry. Because he don't see you, you're just. Oh, squeeze it. You're Dutch square star. You're not that running. That in the world, the Gurunga Gary, I guess. Yet he sought us a tank of Garako, done yet in the stadium, Zagi, done a Guiguscat, Nikanungwe. That in the world, do a Guides in Nig and yet the girl on a Guigo or Quatsade or no Quasuna. That in the world, do yet he sought a gunham near on the headstone, a kind of gunning reader that you have a quick. Yonki out again, Dam Dawi out on Hetzer, Gazet Stasson and the Ganungwe. Dam Dawi out on Hetzer and us at Nigat Dard again, Ganyaga Haga, Reginato, Ronata, Roni, Dano, Riscadevogi, Dano, out on Hetzer and Skana, Gariwa Gori Shunsura, Gazet Stasson. Wait a minute. Skana, because it's Tassera, Dano Gariwa Gori Shunsera, Dano Ganigu Rio, and Gayandawana. Okay, so as always, as everybody knows that before we get together for anything of importance, ceremony, council, meeting, we always have to carry out Honda Gari Wadekwa first. This is the words that come before all else, and if you've been with us on, what does that say?
Just click on the blue button.
If you've been with us in the past, then you know that as we carry out Honda Gani Wadeko every time, every once in a while we emphasize on that, like to just expand, to emphasize for you how important a Honda Gani Wadeko is. Now, if you don't know what that means, the words that come before all else, if this is the first time you're hearing it, then quite simply, it means exactly what it sounds like. Words come before all else, meaning before everything else that has ever happened, that has ever existed. So the words for these things are like if you have in your mind an idea of, let's say, if you're an artist, you got an idea of you're going to paint a beautiful painting, a beautiful picture. So you have this in your mind, basic. You have the basic idea, but once you start painting, then it might turn into something other than what you had originally envisioned. But to do that, you first have in your mind, just like a building has a blueprint, but the blueprint is in your mind. It's how you see things, how you feel things, and that also can be. It can be adjusted based on the circumstances and conditions that you're in. So in one instance, let's say your painting might be because you're in the forest, you're painting something about trees. But then if your conditions were different, like if you're by the ocean, then maybe you're going to include something else. It's just to identify that at different times in our day, different things we're exposed to, like what Wire Gerdo just identified, that he's seen an eagle, he's seen a deer. Now these things stick out in the mind of the individual, and for most people, they wouldn't even think about that, they wouldn't mention it first off to others. Wire Gerdo mentions this because we are all of the same thinking, of the same relationship with creation, that whenever one of us has an interaction, that this is, of course, not just happenstance, this is something of meaning. There's the communication that went on when Wire Gerdo sees the eagle. It's a matter of, do you just see an eagle just sitting there, Well, it's a certain communication. But if you see the eagle flying, if you see the eagle maybe hovering, like scoping out for its food or whatever, then you yourself receives that vision, that communication. You receive it differently. Just as an example, on the levels of importance or intensity. So if you receive, let's say, something, a message from creation. And you, the way that you receive it, you see it like the level intensity is, oh, urgent. Like you gotta, like this thing is like in an urgent situation. Then of course this will translate into you uh, then uh, conducting yourself in an urgent way in relaying that. So just here, just as an example, we hear Wayagirdo relating this to us. That's a nice, it's a vision. It's a beautiful thing. Wow. One of us had this experience today. Now, for anybody else, is that really something that they think of as a unique experience, something to give thanks for, something to share, something that somebody else may uh, see a message in it? You know, so this is the way that the people evolve with the environment that we've grown out of, by continuously staying connected to it on a daily basis, to whatever degree you can. Your Hondagari Wadekwa should not just be words that you speak all the time. It should be, if you're giving thanks for the trees, well, you know what? One time for your Thanksgiving address, walk out to the trees, stand within the trees and give thanks for them. And then another time when you're talking about then if you have to, just go outside and stand in the rain. Or if there's a puddle, stand in the puddle. If you can, go to the river, stand in the water in the lake and give your thanks. Give your Hondagari Wadekwa there and make the connection to the waters in that way for yourself, which will then expand your knowledge, your interaction, your perceptions will become larger. And when this is shared, then all of our connections become much larger. The world, the knowledge base of us becomes constantly growing, constantly larger and larger. So Ohondagari Wadekwa is it's a doorway into a house where, if you've never been in this house, that it's like going into a library, a world of knowledge, a world of information that you can decipher from being in that library. So creation is the library, the forest, everything, the trees, the deserts, everything. This is the library. So go into the library, utilize it. And when you're in there, just like you would, or just if you were in a real library, you'd be reading a book. And when you're reading the book, you're basically speaking it inside of your head. And so do that. Like you're reading a book. Go out into the forest or wherever you can and read that book. Start to read it, start to make those connections. And then each of us, as we come to, whenever we come together, you're going to see that you're going to find it important to share something that maybe in the past you never thought was important, something that you maybe never took the time to do. So anyways, on this, Nyawagoa Wayagirdo for sharing this with us. This week we noticed the birds on Wednesday. Wait a minute, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning. I can't remember now. It was either Wednesday or Thursday. We found a big dead crow. Big, and like as if there was nothing wrong with him, just laying there on the pathway to the back to the horse. And this, of course, is very odd. You know, the dogs are not messing with that. The dogs aren't touching it. So it had to have fallen out of the sky there one way or another. And myself, I just deduced that unless it just flew there, it was an old bird and it just died right there. You know, not likely. What I deduce is that it was probably fighting with the falcon that lives around here. And maybe this is what in mid-flight, it just dropped right there and landed right there, where you normally don't see that. You know, how many of us see dead birds? For some reason, we don't see that. Birds tend to go somewhere, just like the way our elders used to, when it was time for them to die, go somewhere where they just kind of like disappear into the woodwork, back into creation. So anyways, to emphasize to everybody, your Honda Gari Wadekwa, as good as it is in just being in your house and speaking those words, take it outside. Take it out into the environment in which the things that you're giving thanks for are where you're there, where you're immersed in it. So throughout the season, throughout the year, you should be doing at least maybe once a moon, do a Honda Gari Wadekwa in different places as the season goes on. Like go with the season. Do it in the garden. Do it with your seeds when it comes time for planting. Have all your seeds there, just like if you're into seed and medicine. Anyways, so on and so on. Based on what it was just said, all of you can extrapolate then what you can do with a Honda Gari Wadekwa. It is, as each of you have found out up until this point, that a Honda Gari Wadekwa is of the utmost importance. It is what helps a person evolve when they themselves are not in that mind frame of evolvement. Okay, so I won't go into everything that was said in the opening that I done. All of you know by now. It's generalities. I don't articulate so that it's basically everything is addressed in this one short thing. So for the opening, you just put it where, if something wasn't said, you put it where you feel it belongs, where it's of importance for you to make you understand, how two things connect, and to be able to give you a bigger vision. Okay, so that being said, all right, we'll go. Everybody knows we weren't here last week. Wayagero had problems with his internet, as did we, because of the weather. But here we are, so we're just going to continue where we were, unless, Wayagero, if you got anything to say about what was just said.
No, I got nothing to say.
Okay, then where we are is we're just doing the organizing of the ranging of the sentences.
So we're in this paragraph. So if those two first phrases are okay, Wayagiru? Phrases, lines.
No. Okay, you'd have to read it for.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have this other part.
Well, let him read it off so that.
Oh, well, we're going paragraph by paragraph, no?
Well, in order for us to know where all like if we have to put breaks in there or something, the apostrophes, all of that.
Okay.
So you'd have to read that off for us to.
Okay, the first one, we all know that. Nona radi narago, we don't have to break that up. Da yun da.
Oops, hang on.
Da yun da de, no, don't say it. Okay, da yun da de. No, let's break it back at TE.
As it was, yeah.
Yeah, da yun da de, no, don't say.
Okay, right there. Put it between the N and the T. Put one there.
N and the T, you mean Tayun?
Yeah. Dayun and Dade is together. Dayun, Dade.
Da yun da de, no, don't say. Waun ki na da gari, that's okay. Danu, waun kia, don't there, that's broken up, right? Yeti ogun'a, rao dino skonsu, joran saga.
Oh, wait a minute. Where are we? Where is he?
And these here.
Oh, okay, because the English isn't underneath it. All right.
Okay, so since this came down, so
You just want to do those 2 lines?
What we got to do is you got to fix all the English underneath right away.
well,
It makes no sense for us to keep coming back.
hang on, it just was moved. You saw that happened. So, what is the part in English for Nona Radinaraga?
When the white people. And then Onkinatagari, that's terrorizing.
Dayunda Denuntonse would be kidnapped.
That's no Dainta Denutus, there's rape.
And where is kidnapped?
Well, that's Dainta Denutus, that's another word for kidnap. Because you're forcibly confined.
So it would be like this.
Mm-hmm. Then terrorized is Wonkinadagari, yeah. And we were killed, our children, murdered, our children were killed and in their houses, meaning the residential schools in the Jorant saga of the British. Okay, Yunda Je Newa Asto.
Wait, does this one mean concentration camps?
Udariwai Stako is the school, which was the school, basically means it's a concert. We know it was a concentration camp. It wasn't a school.
So would this be correct like this?
So, yeah, Jordan Saga, residential, Udariwai Stako, yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Go back up. The way you got the English there, it does not match up. Okay, Dear Own Saga. What does that mean?
The British.
Dear Own Saga.
Jordan Saga.
Dear Saga. Rodinus Gunso?
Raodinus Gunso. Meaning in the residential schools, concentration camps, that's their homes. We didn't go into, we were forced into their homes. They didn't come into our home. Well, they did come to our homes, but they forced our children into their homes / concentration camp.
Okay, all right. Can you direct translation? Yunderi Wayon Stakwa.
A place you go to learn. That's last time we spoke, you said we got to stop calling it a school, that it was a concentration camp.
Mhm.
Because if we call it a school, we almost legitimize what they did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So Yunderi Wayon Stakwa, for us, that means a place of learning.
Yeah. We could change the word to Yundajezakdakwa, is a place to torture. Now there's a concentration camp.
That's it.
Okay. Okay, Yunda, see that word Yunda? Yunda Je, apostrophe Yunda Je, SAHTAKHWA. Yunda Jezakdakwa. Yeah, there's a concentration or a place of torture.
put in brackets. Wait a minute. Put in brackets residential school concentration camp, and then in front of that, put place of torture. No, place of torture in front, in the front. Yeah. Perfect like that.
Okay, this one is gonna be hard because it's a long one and we have to go down for this. So we have, with the express intent of killing the native and the child, Yunta Jenawasto,
Yudagenoastu, Yudanhodoko. Yudagenos, it means like captured or jails. Yudagenoastu, we're talking about the children, native children being put in Yudanhodoko, in jails. Again, we're talking about the school being jails. They weren't voluntarily. You go to school voluntarily, you walk in, you don't get dragged in by your hair.
Okay, but wait a minute. This is already identified above, though.
Okay,
Here we're talking about with the express intent. It's saying what the plan. They planned on killing the native children.
okay, well, then we'll stay, what did he, take your general hostile out?
Ooh,
You got general hostile goes right out.
Okay, so I take completely out this word.
Yeah. And put what did he was Siruni.
Right there.
Yeah, but you take that whole thing right out. You didn't take it out.
Okay, hang on.
What did
This
he
one
was
too.
Siruni. Okay, now you got it. What did he was Siruni? Jini Yuden Hudunko. Okay, what did he was Siruni Yuden Hudunko? It's planned prison. To kill the native people.
So it will be with the express intent of, that will be those two words.
Ooh, it's hot.
And then
to kill the children, the native children.
native in the child. Okay.
Where Dewianism was their intent.
And then
What Dewianism was their intent.
oh, do we have to add a word? Or?
Okay, so that's the children, our children. What Dewianism was the intent.
Oh, okay.
Was the intent. What Dewianism is the intent.
Their design.
So it's just the other way around. Okay.
Yeah. And then okay, to stop the children. To stop our children. Ayundu, then that's becoming.
Because I'm completely lost. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna just show you the whole part in English. Yeah, that's better. So Exadagonson, what the Wayanison, what is that?
It was their design.
Just that.
Their design. What Dewianism was their design, and now to stop our children from becoming our ancestral identity.
That word is not there.
Huh? What?
Oh. our ancestral identity is that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
This goes under there. And then the Hunzanukna is we're the stewards of the land.
Okay, so we are done with this phrase.
Is that a paragraph?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do one paragraph at a time then.
Okay.
Break through the monotony, you know, we won't get too, we won't go crazy on one thing.
Okay, di narago. Tayo denuntunse. Onkina dagari dano. Onkiatunte. Yetiogoa. Let's just do that much because you won't be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just do what everybody can see because it's too much for them. I'll read it again. Nonara di narago. Tayo denuntunse. Onkina dagari dano. Onkiatunte yetiogoa.
Nona radinaraga dayonda de nundunse waonki nadagari waonki nadagari dano waonki yadunde yeti yenogoa.
Onkiatunte yetiogoa.
Waonkia. Okay, all right. Okay, Wayun between the N and the K. Take out the next one. Wayunkia. Yeah.
Double E like that?
Huh?
We usually don't leave double C's like together like that. Kind of mixing.
Well, 2 dots there, the glottal, but not the comma. Wayunkia. Wayunkia dunde. Yeah. You know what? Take out that glottal.
You mean between the eyes?
Yeah. Wayunkia dunde. Kia. Because can you say that word again, Wayagero?
Onkiatunte.
See the way he says kia? It's like there's no break in there at all. Kia. It's like one. Is there any problem that you can see if we leave those 2 eyes together? If it's not split?
No, before we separate them because some people had a hard time seeing the 2 eyes. But that's up to you, is that?
Well, kia. Yeah, we'll leave it like that.
Nona radinarago dayunda denuntunse wanginadagaridano wankiatute yetiyenukunha.
That's the one.
Nona radinaraga dayunda denundonse waonkina dagari dano waonkia dunde yetionugun.
Nona, is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Nona radinaraga dayuda de nudunse waungi na nagari tanu wangia dunde yeti enogana.
Good.
Mark?
Nuna radinaraga dayun dade nuntunse wayun ki nadagari danu waun kia dunde yeti yeno guna.
Good.
Harold?
Nona rati narago dayondate nontonse wayonki natagari onu wayonki ya donte yeti onokoa.
Good one, Harold.
Merrick?
Nona radinaraga Dayondate no tunse. Waonki natagari dano. Wanokiat tunte etiano guna.
Very good.
Nona radinaraga dayondate no tunse. Waonki nadagari dano. Wahongia tonte. Yetia ogunha. Teotuet nuni. The order for today is as usual Longhouse, then Marie-Claude and Edith, Elsa, Mark, Harold, Merrick, and me.
Okay. Raudino skunso. Well, this is broken up properly. Raudino skunso, Joron saga. Joron saga. Yudajeza. Yudajeza da. Yudajeza da. Break it there. K and A. Yudajeza da kwa. Then wadiri. Wadiri. Wase. Wadiri wasenuni. Yuden hodo kwa. Ahuanatu de ungwahunwa.
Oh, that Wasaruni. That's got to be fixed. Take that one out from there. Put it between the A and the S. Wadariwa Saruni. Wadariwa Saruni. Okay. Rodino Scuso, Joran Saga, Yondaje Zat. Quoi?
Yudajeza dakwa. Yudajeza dakwa.
Ah, okay. All right, we got to do a break there. So, between the H and the T, and
I
take
think
out
this
the
one.
next one.
Yudajeza dakwa.
Yeah, Yondaje Zaptakwa, Wadari Wasarone, Yonda Hundongwa, Yonda Hundongwa.
Yuden hodo kwa.
Oh, okay. Between the O and the T, H, O.
O and the T. Okay.
Yonda Hon.
Yuden hodo kwa.
Take out the one between the N and the K. Hodonkwa, yeah. Yodon Hodonkwa, Ahun Nadonde, Ahun Nadonde, Ongwe Hue.
Yeah, ahuanatu de. Ahuanatu de.
Oh, okay, wait, Ahun. Between the N and the W.
Take this one out.
Yeah. Can you say that again?
Ahuanatu de.
Yep, right there. Ahun Wanatunde, Ongwe Hue.
Raudinus Kunso, Joronzaka, Yodachi Zadakwa, Wadiriwa Seruni, Yondahun Donkwa, Ahun Wanatunte, Ungwe.
Raudinos Kunsun, Joran Saka, Yontache Satakwa, Wadiri Waseruni, Yondan Hodunkwa, Ahun Warnatunde, Unwe.
Okay, good.
Rautinum Skunso, Joran Segma, Joran Sega, Yuntaje, Sadagma, Wate Waseroni, Yota, Hutungwa, Wanatunde, Ongwe.
Okay.
Rauti dos Guzo, Joran Saga, Yudaje Sa Dagwa, Waderi Waseruni, Yuda Ho Tungwa, Ahu wana dunde ongwe hue.
Yorunzaga, Yondaje Zadakwa, Quatri Wasroni, Yontu Hontonkwa, Ahon Wana, Yonte, Hongwe Hongwe.
Very good, Harold.
Rauti non tunso, Tioransaka, Yontati Satakwa, Wateri Waseroni, Yontahon Tonkwa, Ahon Wana Tonte Onkwe.
Very good.
Raudi non conson, Tioransaka, Yontache Satakwa, Waderi Waseroni, Yotaho Tonka, Haho Wanatonte, Ongwe Hungwe, Ne Teotwetnuni.
Okay, exact. Okay, exact da gonso, exact da gonso, with dewayanism. Okay, ayundo riso, yetiogon ayundo. Ginium guanageracerodos, Ginium guanageracerodos, de wadehunzanuna.
Okay, the first one, exa. Put a break there between the A and the T. Take out the next one. Exa dagunso. Yeah, we don't need another break in there. Exa dagunso, what they were on knees. Wanizo? Oh, okay, wait. We gotta break it there. Yanizu. Take out the break between the I and the S. Put one between the E and the N. What they wear yanizu.
If we're gonna do that, where you put the apostrophe between the E and the N, I-E-N, you have to put a double N now.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Yun, okay. What?
Yonizo.
Okay, what if we take that break out? Would we leave it just as one N?
Yeah, if you take it out, yeah.
Yeah, take that break out. Let's see what it looks like. Yanizu.
What they were yenizo.
Yanizu. Let's see if that's easy to read. What they wear yanizu. What they wear yanizu. Can you put the break there again between the E and the N?
Where's my button for doing that?
Contrôle Y.
What they wear
I'll never remember that.
yanizu. But we'd have to put two N's. Yanizu. Yanizu. No, leave it out. Leave it out. Yeah, take
Okay,
it.
leave the N out. What they were yenizo.
I got distracted.
Yeah, like that. That's good. Yeah, everybody can understand that. Yenizu. What they wear, yenizu. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Okay, exa dagunsu, what they wear, yenizu, ayondorizo,
Risa.
ayondorizo. Okay, ayun, between the N and the T. Take out the next one. Between the I and the S. Ayudori. No, that's not right. Take that one out that we just put in and put it between the O and the R. Ayudorizo. Yeah. Ayudorizo yeti no goa. Ayundo zinio guanege.
Nagera. Nage. Nage.
Guanage. Zinio guanage razerondos. They what? They what?
Hunzanufna. They what hunzanufna.
They what? They what hunzanu?
Exa dagunso, wadewe yeniso, ayontorizon yetiyenogunha ayuntu tiniyon guanake raserodans tewat hunsa numa.
Between the H and the N, I think, on the very last word there.
Where?
No. Between the H and the N. The N.
H and the N. Here.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Exadagunson, Watewayeniso, Ayundorisa, Yetieno Ayundon, Tinion Wanageraserodans, Tewat Hunsanuna.
No good? No good like that?
Maybe I have
Well, the way you said it, say it again. At the end, it sounded like you couldn't read it.
Tewat Hunsanuna.
The what hunza no na.
I think what's throwing us off there is it's they what. We're too used to thinking they what, and not putting a T after it.
Okay, take the T out.
Oh yeah, he
Oh,
can be
we can?
taken out.
Well, no, we can't. No, we can't do that if we take it out. They what hunza no na. That's what we are, stewards.
They what? It's good like that with the break at the end there between the H and the N. Whose turn is it?
Elsa, it's your turn.
Exadagunso Watewayenisu Ayutorisa Torisa Yetienogona Ayutu Tinio Guanake Racerodas Tewatunsa Nuna.
Exa dagusu Watewayelsu Watewayanisu Ayuturiza Yeti Yenoguna Ayuntu Siliu Guanage Razerotas Tewat Hunsa Nutna.
Então, ayontorizon, yetiono goa, ayontum, tinion, wanage razon rotums, they what honsa nina.
Exadagunson, Watewayanson, Ayontorisa, Yetienogoa, Ayonton, Sinio Guanque, Rajes Rotas, Tewatunsa Nuna.
Exatagonson, Wadeweyanizo, Ayontorisa, Ye Ogunha, Ayonton, Tsinion Guanage, Racerotas, Tewat Hunsa Nuna. Teotwet Nuni.
Yikes, this is long. Okay, so can we take the document? Okay, I'm gonna read the document instead, so you can tell me where I get to. Britain and the church. So I guess it's those, huh? Okay, no.
What is it?
Britain and the church is the first two, huh?
Okay, let's see, we'll go down, okay.
So,
Jordan Saga, Britain, Donald, Gionderonayadako, yeah.
okay.
Britain and the church.
Hey.
You want to break that up right away while we're going by?
Oh yeah.
Gionde,
Yunde,
Rona,
Anna,
Yonda,
Yanda, Wa.
Gionderonayadako, that's your church.
It's the church. Okay.
Okay.
Church.
You want to leave, you want to put like, everybody calls it a church, but in brackets, we could put, where you leave your song. And then in quotations, the church. Leave your song, yeah. Yours got on your voice. With us, your voice is your song. So you leave your song at the church. It's when we do the Thanksgiving and we walk to the center of the floor, we give our thanks and then we take our song back. But there they leave it at the church. Okay. Wahum de Yontatsoni is the Wahum de Yontatsoni.
We don't need a break there.
No, okay. Wahum de Yontatsoni. Ahadiksa da Nosko, Ahadiksa da Nosko, to kidnap our children.
Okay. Just give me a second, please.
Okay. Ungwa is from our families. So Ungwa at the H. Wajira Gunsu. Ungwa Wajira Gunsu. That's within our family, from our families. And then and is done. So put it right underneath. You need to away and no, no. Let's go with that. What would it be? Push up. Seen the away and no, though. The generation. Okay, our generation is seen the away and no, though.
So it would be to stop an entire generation.
Yeah. It goes right under Aundu too. Okay, let's do that and then we'll break it down. Jini Dewa. Wayon. Jini Dewa Wayon. And then we got to put another O. Yeah, Jini Dewa Wayon no. And right at the A, break it. Aundu. Okay. Ujungwe, Ujungwe sun. Ayundum seke. Okay, right at the A. Ayun.
Yeah, between the N and the T.
Ayundum seke. Okay. Then Ujungwe da sun, our people. Ujungwe. Ujung. Gweta Sun. Okay, that's where our people goes, and Tanu and June Jogudakwa. Jo Guda Jogudakwa. Okay. Okay, Jogudakwa. Oh, Yotwa Jiradekwa, continuous fire. Yotwa.
At the A.
Yotwa.
Right after
Or
the
the,
A.
Yotwa Jira Deka,
Gika.
and then Gigo, Yunda da Seta, the genocide. Yunda da Se, SCH, Data, Yunda da Se Data.
Between the A and the T.
So where should I break this? Our people on our continuous fire.
Would you wait that soon? Would you wait that soon? Our people and that's our people in continuous fire, and then Yotwajira Deka. Well, they should all be on one line, but you can't put it on one line. So put it right in between the two Kanienkeha words, sentences.
Or okay, I'm gonna do this then. You tell me if it's correct. Sorry. It doesn't work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but fire has to go with it.
Well, it's because these two words, like this one and this one together is a continuous fire. So if we break it like that.
Okay, well then, break the sentence
Okay.
after Dano. Bring
Okay,
that word
so I'm
down.
gonna do this like this. And this one.
Continuous fire.
And the last word, yontata se, SEH, it auto-corrected. It replaced it by she instead of SEH. Yeah.
Good.
Yunda Seta.
Where you going? Got a hot date?
Yunda Seta.
See you later, my man. You be good.
Oh,
Don't be bad, be
nice,
good.
Nice
Oh,
seeing
no.
you. Okay. So we're good. Oh, there.
How come
You
that
didn't
is
say it though, eh?
Joran? How come that one isn't broken?
I don't know.
Joran Saga? Joran Saga? That first word? Britain?
Saga, yeah, Joe.
Me.
No, Saga, wrong, R-E-H-N.
Saga.
Saga.
Okay, then we eat it. Why are we going back to the?
We didn't do this whole paragraph, or did we? Did we? Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't read the last part. We just did.
What?
No, we didn't do it.
We didn't read this.
It sounds like the same with the way we started. Yeah, this is what we started with.
No?
No.
This is the second paragraph. It's just that
Oh,
they are.
okay. Okay, Joron Saga Dano, Gio de Ronaya Dakwa. Wahunde yon dat sorry, adik sat danosko, wahujira gunso, Dana. Stop.
Joran Saga Dano Zionde Rana Yandakwa Yandakwa Zionde Rana Dakwa Zionde
Gio de Ronaya Dakwa.
sounds like there's Zionde Rana Yanda. Can you say that word again a little bit slower?
Gionde Rona Yonda Kwa.
Rana yanda. Okay. Yonde rana yonde dak. Yondakwa. You know what? Take that break out between the A and the kwa. Yondakwa. There should be one. Okay. Yonde rana ye dakwa. Wahun dayon dat sorry.
Wahun deyon. Tatsandi.
Datsari. Wahun dayon datsari. Ahadiksa dan nexo?
Nusko. Adiksata nusko.
No,
Gonna break it there. No.
sko, yeah, after the H. No, sko, yeah. Ahadig, and there, the front there, it breaks, it's hard. Ahadi. Ahadi,
The K's got to come with it.
ahad. Aha, okay. Aha, right there. Aha.
Uh-huh.
Aha, diksa daraya. Sko.
Ahadiksata nusko.
Danunsko. Oh, that looks like an I from here. Aha, diksa dar nonsko.
The S has to be with the H.
Yeah. Take out that other one. Yeah, okay. Aha, diksa dar nonsko. Aha, diksa dar nonsko. Why am I putting an R in there?
Ahadiksata nusko.
Aha, diksa dar nonsko. It's just not computing in my head. Ongwa wajira gusa danu.
Jononzaga, Dano, Joyonte, Rana, Yondakwa, Wahonte Yantatsari, Ahadiksa Danonsko, Ongwa Wazira Gunso, Dano.
Churan saga dano sion derana yan dakwa wahon daya sana wahon daya sari ahatik sadanasko ungwa wat siragunson dano.
No. Sorry. Jonah Saga Danu. Leonera Yan Tagua. Wahudeo. That's something. Wahudeo, that's something. Atixa na Nesco. Ongwa Watsera Guso. Danu.
Jorazaga Danu, Sionde, Rana Yandagwa, Wahu Cha Tatsari, Ahadiksa da Dasku, Ungwa Watsira Guzu Danu.
Daga Danu. Tionde Irana Yontakwa. Wahon Deyon Datsongi. Aha. Dixa da Nonsko. Ongwa. Watsira Gonsum Danu.
Jorasaka dano tionterana ya takwa. Wahon jana tasari. Ahatiksa da nansko. Ongwa watsira gonson dano.
Dioran saga dano, tionteran rena yantakwa, wahon teyan tatsari, ahadiksa danoksko, ongwa watsira gonson dano. Teotwetnuni.
Harold raised his hand. Oh, or did he just lower it?
No, it's raised. It's still raised.
I don't see.
Thank you, Kali, for saying. Yeah, I wanted to ask Wagarum if there was a direct translation of families in Kanienkeha.
It's
Yeah.
from our family fires, it should be. It's our family fires. And we just add fires.
Thank you, Kali. And thanks for that translation. That's the best definition of church I've ever heard, probably.
Okay, wait a minute, hang on there. Ongwa Wazira Gusum. That's our family fires.
Yeah.
Okay, then put from our family and put in brackets fires. Fire. Fires. Yeah. And you better move that and over. What's the and a part of?
What?
What comes after that? It won't fit on that line.
Okay, Jeannie, the way you know, don't.
Yeah.
To stop the entire nation, Aundu. Aundu, okay, we gotta bring Jeannie, the way you know, don't. That's our people from being, Aundu. And our entire generation should be below. See, our people should be where to stop our entire nation. Just remove the English. The top one on the bottom one on the top, and you got it.
Oh, they are completely inversed?
Yeah.
Which one is?
This top line right now, the English to stop entire generation goes under the next word, the next Kanienkeha word, and with the English down there comes in its place.
But Anchiunkwesua is our people, right? This one here?
Yeah.
Okay. And what is Sinidewawayanoda standing for?
Okay. Our way of life.
Okay, so are we? And Awantune?
I think you got our culture earlier. It was from
Our
our
way of
family and our
life.
culture.
We need the document.
Yeah, I know.
We can't be going off from the document.
Well, if it's culture, it came out and she knows that, then that's what's missing there.
Yeah, you're right about the culture. So our family fires, so it will be our culture. Okay.
Then we leave it there then, okay. Then we leave it as is. Aundu, to become. Okay, to become, and then unjugweta sua, our people, ayudusige, from being.
Okay.
And then yungweta sua, our people and our jugudakwa, yutwajira deka, okay. The continuous fire, yutwajira deka. Gigon yudada se tata, this genocide.
Okay.
That's right. No.
It was that word that was missing that completely messed it up. Okay.
So this is where we started.
Yep.
Jini de wawe no do undu. Yujuweta sua ayudun sege. Ujuweta sua tanu jogutako yutwajira deka.
Sinidewa Wayanoda Aundun ne? Is it, or is it just Aundun?
Aundu ne.
Aundun. Okay, a break between the two ends. Aundun ne. Okay, Unjungwesa, Unjungwesua, Unjungwesua, Ayon Dunsage, Unjungwedasua, Dano, Jogunta.
Jogodakwa.
Jogun. Okay, okay, all right. Take KON, put it right there. Take out the next one. You don't need it there. Dakwa, there. Jogundakwa. Jogundakwa. Wait a minute.
Yotwajira Deka.
Wait, take out between the Jo and the Gun. Let's see what that looks like. Jogundakwa. Is that okay like that, Wayagerdo?
Oh, yeah.
Jogundakwa. That's the one right there. That's the easiest to read, just like that. Jogundakwa. Yotwa Zira Deka. Yotwa?
Yeah, Yotwajira Deka.
Yotwa. Yo. Yo. Ayo.
Yikes. It doesn't have to, you know.
Take out the next one. Yotwa Zira.
Wouldn't the TB with the O?
Huh?
Wouldn't the TB with the O? What's it at that one? I don't know.
Is it okay like that with the breaks there?
Yeah.
Yotwa Zira Dekwa.
Deka.
Deka.
Tinite wa wayenota ahuntune onjonkwesuha ayontuseke onjokwetasuha dano jonkundakwa yotwatsira teka.
Go on.
Sine de Wawayanoda, Aondone, Ontion Weson A, Ayonton Sege, Ontion Wetason A, Dano, Chugundakwa, Yo Watsira Deka.
Sini tewa maya nota. Sini tewa maya. Sorry. Sini tewa maya nota. Aundone. Uju kwezua. Ayuntonseke. Uchukweta sua. Tanun. Jogu takwa. Yo patsira teka.
That's the one. Deka. Deka.
Teka. Yo patsira teka.
Jinide wa wayanoda aundune aundune unju wezua ayundunzege unju gwedasua danu joku dagwa yo twatsira tegha.
Deka.
Yonota. Ayuntune. Unjunqueção A. Ayuntun Sege. Anjunquetação A. Danu. Jokun Dekwa. Dakwa. Jo Watsira Deka.
Sini de Wayanota, Aontone, Yontion Gueson A, Ayonton Seke, Ontion Gueta Son A, Dano, Jokon, Dankwa, Yotwatsira Deka.
That's one. That's a good one.
Tinite wa wayanota aontune. Ontion kwesu a ayonton seke yontion kwetaso a dano tion kontakwa yo twatira teka te yo twet nuni.
Hey, Angel, how come in your video there, how come we can just see you clear, but all the stuff behind you and that is all blurry?
She's
Because
mad.
I blurred it.
You can do that? Like we could blur stuff behind us?
Yes.
Huh,
It's
I
in
didn't know
the video settings. You have the backgrounds. You can choose a background and you can blur it also.
You can be in the beach if you want.
Oh, is that a Zoom? That's a Zoom thing, right?
Yeah. No, I didn't do it myself.
Okay, I just wanted to know that. What time are we at?
8:17.
Okay, well, we could
Now
do
we
at least
have-
another paragraph.
Well, this last phrase that we didn't say, this is genocide.
Okay, Giga, yudada se data. We already did that word a while ago. Giga, yudada se data.
Giga yung dada ze da da. Giga yung dada se data. Wow.
Giga yudata se data.
I'm laughing too much. Giga yung dada se dada.
Chica yung data sendata.
Giga dada seda dada.
Yung data say data.
Giga yo data se data.
Giga yung tata se tata. Tayo Twetnuni.
Okay, we gotta adjust that. At the U, put a comma at the U.
It's the most horrible word and the most funny at the same time.
And then the next one, the tata, take the one out between it.
Oh my God.
And yung dada se tada, put
Yudada se data.
put a little space between the data and the se.
Like this?
Yeah.
For
Yung
example.
tata se data. It's easier to read like that. Yung tata se tata. Yung dada se tata. That's really a strange word.
Yeah, it is.
Yung
Oh, man.
yung dada se tata. Se data. At the end part, it's se data, right?
Right.
Se data. Yung data se data. Se da. Wait, there's something there. Yung data se data se. Okay, it's just a weird word, that's all. Okay, let's move on.
Okay, so this is a very long one. So I'm just gonna read it to see what I have to bring back. Radinato.
They call Canada.
Okay. Oh, it was not that long.
Hey, you know what to do first, Edith? Look, go put 2 spaces in between the lines there.
No, it's gonna be further down. No.
So-called Canada. Yudada not that.
Okay. Why does that? Okay. Official policy of reconciliation.
Yeah. Ayundari Wasurun, yeah.
Hey, that Canada, you should move it over to Canada.
Okay. Hang on. Yikes.
You know, every week I could feel it in my eyes. I'm going buggy-eyed looking at TV, trying to read it from here. I can actually feel it in my eyeball.
Places direct responsibility for the destruction.
Okay. Rodihunzari Wantu. Danu Gwesuma. Where they destroyed the earth, Rodihunzari Wantu,
Okay, perfect. And the people. Okay.
and the people.
Okay, I'm gonna bring this whole thing and then we'll see. What is Radinasage?
What's that?
Radinasage?
Where do you see that? Oh, Radino Saga on their shoulders?
Okay, so that's the responsibility.
Yeah.
And Radihun Sariwa.
They destroyed the land.
Okay, so pretty much this whole thing is like this.
Yeah.
Can I split it somehow?
Oh, destruction, environment, the people. Oh, good. So, Saga. Well, no, it all fits right in there.
Okay, look, just take Danu.
Mhm.
I mean, after Danu, Onkwesua, Radin Sage, put Onkwesua down on the next line because all the English isn't going to fit there.
You want to take Dano Unquesum away, Janina?
No, just put Onkwesua on the next line. Leave Danu where it is.
Yikes. Yeah, but it's because responsibility is Radina Sage, so
Yeah, yeah.
I cannot really cut that part before.
Okay, well, wait a minute. Then we got a. Places directly. This is hard to see. Wait, I gotta go stand over there. My eyes are going.
I think I can make it larger a little bit.
Okay, can you go up? Let's see the previous line with this, so we know what we're reading.
Mhm.
Okay, right there. Too far. Go back. Okay, so-called Canada's official policy of reconciliation. Non solidarity Wasaruni. Zinue, what is that?
Genoa is where?
Okay, it will be like places. Okay, so this one can
Yeah.
go up.
Nadari Wasaruni responsibilities and Ungwesuna Radino Saga.
Okay, so Rodi Hutsari one.
The Huzari what to destruction, the destruction of the land.
Okay, what destruction of the land there underneath that? We'll figure it out after that. Okay, and put the and put that Ungwesua down on the next line. Ungwesua is for the people.
Yeah. And Radina Sage is responsibility.
Can we switch those two words, or is it not going to make sense? Can we put Ungwesua after Radin Nasage?
Radino Saga, wait, yeah, we could switch places.
Then that's what you got to do. Switch the Kanienkeha words. Put Radin Nasage before Ungwesua.
But it will change the whole sentence because it's like the destruction of the environment and the people. Because if not, it will be saying destruction of the environment and responsibility of the people. That changes the whole sentence. Sentiment.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we got to see what does the statement actually say?
Can we go back to the document?
I don't know why it's getting mixed up.
It's because the Kanienkeha is sometimes switch, you know. So-called
Okay, where are we?
Canada's official policy of reconciliation places direct responsibility for the destruction of the
Wait, how
environment.
about, I'm gonna look at this and you read it. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, I gotta read the whole sentence because maybe the last part will have to be fit here. So-called Canada's official policy of reconciliation places direct responsibility for the
Okay.
destruction, hang on,
Wait,
of the environment and the people upon the shoulders of the British/European.
okay, all right. this line, has to go above this. This has to come down. These two lines have to switch.
Okay.
Okay,
hang
and
on.
those two line words gotta switch. Now that it's up there. Okay.
Okay, so we're just switching a little bit, but it's basically the same
Oh, wait,
Oh,
no,
no.
some other.
because the destruction of the.
Has to go over here. Rodis.
Okay, hang on. Let me do something. I just got it. You tell me if it's good after that. If not, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the way. And the people. Not after the environment.
Hang on. And the people. Oh, what?
Hey, what's up? Okay, look right here. Direct responsibility for the. The.
That's exactly how it reads, not the document.
Yeah.
Places are okay. Does that make sense, Guayaguero?
Yeah,
Okay, perfect.
Okay, that next line, was it, did we work with that one? or
No, no.
Oh, okay.
Saga, you want to call your own, the British or slash Europeans.
Okay. Right, so
Bruno had Sadiri was Seruni, they
It is
what's the English?
it
What?
is they who must take corrective action for all the children they killed.
That's it. That's it. The one I said, yeah, they've killed all the children. Action for all the children they killed. Or the one I said. To make a safe place on the earth.
By protecting the very land that those murdered children.
Yeah. To protect the land where the children where they were murdered. Okay, where they were murdered, Zinue. You to get this one, okay, it was where they would have turned into adulthood.
Hey, wait a minute, here, the line up here is that, those, doesn't that go on the line above?
Sinumwe?
Zinue, right? Guayaguero?
Where? Yeah.
So you should put line over by it on the target.
Ah,
Ohunzage is the land and Jinua is where. Where? Jinua is where.
Well, in this case, in the
You can use that as a replacement, okay. You got that set to your Tiogon have been murdered children. Jinua again where? Ayun not to where they would have become, they would have come into adulthood. And that's ayun ahun is females first, then males into adulthood. Ayun de nikon, to protect.
okay.
For the European killing them.
All right, we're getting better. Now we have to break the words.
Well, the English sometimes is,
Yeah,
you cannot break something down into English.
yeah.
You'll go crazy, okay. Radina dunko ganadas, okay, so radina. Dunko ganada, okay, we'll leave that. Right at the A. Undedi. Daddy, okay, what's that? Rooney, Jinue will keep that. Radi. Radina Saga, okay.
Saga or sage? Sage? No, sage?
Radi no Sage. That's good there. Rodihun. Rodihunza. Yorodihunza. And then Ri. Want to. Rodihunza Ri want to. Danu unga sua. Okay, we'll just read that much. Okay. You just want to read that much and then it'll be quicker. Okay, I'll read it. Radina dunko ganada, radina dunko ganada. Amzudari Wasseluni Jinue Radino Sage Radihunzari Huatu Dano Ungue Soa.
Radina Dunkwa, Canada, Sundari was a.
Wasseruni.
Okay, take that Waseruni. We don't need the thing there because it looks like Waze. Okay. Unzaderi Waseruni, Zinue, Radinasage, Radihuntari one two.
Radihunzari Huatu.
Radihuntari one. Radihuntari.
Radihunzari Huatu.
Radihuntari wanto dano onkosua.
Radina dunkwa ganata ahunzo deri waseruni jinue radinansake radihunzari wantu dano ongwesuha.
Radina oguno. Radina dunkwa ganada aun sonteriwa seruni chinungwe radinansage radihonsari wanto dano ungwesoka.
Radina tungwa garata aunso teri wazero sinue Radinan sage Rodion sari wantum tanum unquezua.
Radina Dumqua Ganada un sonderi Waseruni Sinue Rati Nansage Rodi Hunsa Ri Wantu Danu Ongwasuna.
Kanienkeha Canada, Ahonson Tri, Barcelona, Tinume, Rati, Nun Sage, Roti Hunsari, Wontu, Tanu, Unguesoma.
Radina tunkwa kanata. Ahonson teri waseroni. Sinunwe. Radina sage. Roti honsari wanton. Tano onkwasuma.
That was very well read.
That was really good.
Ranina Donkoa Ganata Aon Sonteri Waseroni Tinue Radinansage Rodi Honsari Wanton Dano Ogwesu A. Teo Twetnuni.
Are we close to finishing this paragraph?
Is the screen and maybe another one?
What time is it?
8:37.
Okay, we got time for at least one more screen here.
Okay, Jordan Saga. So what? Okay, Jordan Saga or Yohonsakayon Ron.
We didn't break this. It's up to you.
Okay, Jordan. Jordan Saga and then Yohonsaga. Yun. Ronu, Yohonsakayon Ronu. Okay, Europeans. Ronuha. Okay, we'll leave that on Sadiri. Sadiri Waseruni, and then Aguego will leave Yetion. We'll break it there. Yetiogoa, Luana at the H. Luana Seto. Okay. Hadi Hunza Nustade. Ahadi Hun. Zanu. Ahadi Hun Zanu. Okay, put the S with the H. Ahadi Hun Zanus. Dade. Okay. Ohunzage. We can keep that. Jinue.
We'll deal with that later. We can stop. Oh no, well, because it just moved the whole thing.
Okay, and then Yundada.
So it's like this.
Yundada Seto. Yundada Seto. And then Yeti. Yon Ogon. Jinue. We can keep Jinue. That's we. Okay. Okay. Going up to the yeah. Yayona. Tungwe. Yayona Tungwe Diso, and then Ahona Dum. Ahona Dum. Okay, Gwe Diso. Ahona Tungwe Diso.
Is that okay like that? Yeah.
What?
Is that okay like that? That break it?
Yeah. And then Ayunde, right at the A, beginning. Ayunde Nigun. Radon Daya. Okay, Yohunzaga. Yohunzaga Yon. DH. Yohunzaga Yon Rolum. Tahunwa Naseto. Tahunwa Naseto. And is that the end or there's more?
Oh no, we have a lot more. But not for tonight,
Okay.
though.
So you only want to go that far.
Well, that's the end of the paragraph, right?
Yeah, for
Let's
now,
let's
yeah.
stick with the paragraph.
Where did we?
Okay.
got lost.
Is this where we're at?
Hang on. Let me just position. This was our first screen. So we start here.
Jordan Saga. Jordan Saga, yung saka yung Ronuha, ang sa diliwa seruni agwego yetio kung arwana seto. Ahadinu stade, ahadihun zanu stade, ohunzage zinue.
Jordan Saga, Yohun Saga, Yung Rodo, Yung Rodo.
Yung saka yung Rono.
Yohun Saga, Yohun Saga.
Yung saka yung Rono.
Yahunza. Put it there after the essay. Yahunza. Take out the next one. Gayun. Yahunza Gayun Hrono. Yeah. Yahunza Gayun Hrono. Ronoha. Anza Diri Wasaruni. Aguego. Yatia Agua. Rowana Seta. Ahadihun
Ahadihun zanu stade.
Ahadihun za. Okay. Ahadi. And then hunza.
Ahadihun za nu stade. Okay.
Take out that one. Put it between the A and the T. Ahadihunza nustade. Ahadihunza nustade. Ahunzage zinue.
Joronzaga, Yohunzaga Ronuha, Onzaderiwa Seruni, Agueco, Yetiyan Ogunha, Romanaseto, Ahadihunza Nusta, de Hunzage Tinue.
Juransaga, Yohunsaga Yorono, Ronuha, Ansadiri Waseruni, Aguego, Yetion Ua, Runwana Seton, Ahadihun Sanu Stade, Ohunsage, Sinue.
Joran Sanga Yunsa Gayoronu Ronuha Ansandari Waseroni Aguegu Yetia Gona Rumwana Sendum Ahadi Unsa Nustate Onzage Sinue.
Ihora Saga Yohunsa Gayun Ronuha Ansadiri Waseruni Aguego Yetien Oguna Ruwana Sedu Ahadi Hunza Dunsa Te Ohunzage Sinue.
Aga, Yohunsa, Gayun, Ronunha, Onsatari, Wasarun, Aguegun, Yetiun, Boha, Romana, Zaitu, Ahati, Hunsan, Nonstate, Ohunsage.
Joransaka, Yohunsa Gayon, Ranuna, Asatiri, Waseruni, Aguego, Yetia Ogona, Rowana seto. Ahati hunsa nonsa de ogonsa ke sinunwe.
Dioran saka yohunsa gayon rununha ansatiri waseruni agwego yetiyan ogunha runwana seto ahadi honsa non state bohunzage tinunwe. Teo twetnuni.
Okay.
Go up one line. Merrick, when you were reading it, right there, Hadi Hunsa Nunstade, you said Nunstade. I think it's because me too, I when I first look at it, I see the STA, and again, maybe I'm a little dyslexic there, but I see za. But actually, the S is before the T. So it's not za, it's sta, nunstade. Anyways.
Okay. Yudata setu ye tiogun sinue yayona tu kwet desum yayo na tu kwet desum aho na tu kwet desum ayunta de ni gunraro ta ya yohun sakayon ronum tahuana seto.
For to protect, you said ayunda dan nigunrara.
Ayunta de ni gunraro. Yeah, ayunta de ni gunraro.
Okay, so we're missing ayunda dan de. Ayunda de
Ayunta
nigunrara.
de ni gunraro.
Okay. Oops.
Yayo. Nah. Yayo.
Where?
Ayo.
Yayo.
Oh, here.
Yeah, Yayona. Yayona Donkwe.
Dizo.
Okay, Yunda da said, Yetia Ogua, Zinue, Yayona Dunquadizo, Ahona Dunquadizo, Ahonado, is that Ahonado Quadizo? Ayunda Denigura, Daya. Ahuntaga yun rono tanua naseto
Tahuana seto.
tahun. Say that again.
Tahuana.
So maybe we should break it.
Tahun.
Ah,
Oh, whatever.
wana. Said them like that, no?
Yeah. Tahun wana.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make two. Okay.
Tehun wana seto. Okay.
Hang on. Yeah. Because what does that the Tahun Wana Seto stand for? Killing them, Wayagiru?
Yeah.
Okay. Just a second. Okay.
Yuntata seto yetiyan ogunha tinue yayona tunquetizo ahuna tunquetizo ayundageni no ayundate nigun raro da ya yohun saga yonronu dahun wanasetu.
Yunda da seto yetia ogun a sinu we yayona dun wetizo ahuna dun wetizo ayunda denigunrara da ya yohun sagayorono da hun wana seto.
Yuntada setu yediogona sinue ya yona Yayona tongwe tisu. Okay, I'm gonna go my. Yayona tongwe tisu. Ahunatu vetisu. Ayúdate Nikurano. Taya yon sagayuronu. Tahuana setu.
Yundada sedu yeti ya oguna sinue yao na dungwe tizu ahunadu kwedizu ayundade digurara ta ya yohunzaga yunrunu tahu wana setu.
Iti yo ogoa tinumwe ya yo na tongwetizo ahon na tongwetizo a yo tateni gon rarum taya ahonzaga yo rono tahon wana zetun.
Yon tata setu eti ya ogoa sinue ayona tongwe sinu ahonato gwetiso ayonta teniko raranta aya yohon saga yoronon tahon wanaseto.
Yon tata seto yeti yan hugunha tinunwe ya yonaton kwetiso ahonato kwetiso ayon tateni gunraha daya yohonsaga yorono tahon wanaseto teotwetnuni.
Time is it?
8:54.
Yeah, time to read it.
Okay, so we stay here. This is where we start.
Right there, we start. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? You want to record? You want me to
Yeah,
record?
go ahead, Wayageru. I'm ready.
Oh, okay. Joran Saga Dano, Joran Saga Dano, Giudaranaya Dakwa, written in the church where you leave your song. Wahondeant Datsoni Ahadi Ahadik Sat Danosko, were they designed to kidnap children? From our family fires and our culture to stop. Which you were soon from of our people from being. You get that soon Adano, our people and for a continuous fire. Gigon Yudadasetum, this genocide. Radinat Dukwa Ganada, so-called Canada. Amzaderi Waseruni Jinue. Official policy for reconciliation places Radihna Saga Rudihunzarihuanto for direct responsibility of destruction of environment Dana Ungwe Sua and the people Joron Saga Yehunzagayon Ronu upon the shoulders of the British European Ronuha Sadiri was Siruni Agwegon. They must correct all action for all, Yetiogun or Wanasetu for the children they killed. Ada Ahadi Hunzanum Stade Ohunzaga, Genoa, to protect the very land that Yudadasetu, Yitiogo, Genoa, for those murdered children would have Ayudagwet diesel, Ahonadagwet diesel, grown into adulthood. To protect, if not, for the European Tahuana Seto for killing them. And that's a lot.
Wow, that is a lot. It might not be a lot if we were working on some other subject, but the subject matter here, it's very heavy stuff. And even if we ourselves don't understand like the Kanienkeha enough yet to understand the word while we're saying it, even just the fact that we know what it translates into in English, this makes the whole subject heavy. It's heavy stuff to discuss, hard to, it's a hard thing to, where a person has to like skirt around things, you know, like you have to accommodate this topic, this discussion, because it's a very sharp issue, very sharp words that hurt. Okay, this is what are we now? Almost halfway through the document?
Halfway, yeah.
Halfway. It's going to take us another 3 weeks to get through the document. Doesn't matter. Everybody who knows what the document is knows that it is of the utmost importance, that it is not just something to say, put words together just for the sake of having a Kanienkeha class. This is an official statement of official policies that Britain, the church, all Europeans have conducted themselves within. It's their way to have kidnapped, to have tortured, raped, murdered children. This is something that is the first time in this way that it's being addressed in an official capacity, where people can identify it, where people can use this document, this statement, to be able to use it as a foundation to understanding what happened here in the last 500 years. Anyways, okay, just for everybody's information, this week there's going to be something very important taking place. What day is that on?
The class?
Yeah.
On Thursday.
Okay, on Thursday, Guayaguero, I don't know if you're available at 2 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
2 o'clock our time. We're gonna have a historic event, sharing circle taking place between us and what's the nation?
Well, it's Gloria and Ayun that spearheaded it, but there might be people from Ecuador and parents that they have contacted and we have contacted.
Yeah, so different people in South Central America, but it's basically a group of mothers with their children who have asked us to engage with them in teaching circles, sharing circles, to teach their children. So we're gonna start the first one this Thursday at 2 o'clock. So if you are available, what's that?
It's going to be on a Zoom.
Yeah. But if you are available, it would be better if we could all be here. So they see us here the first time. This is going to be a continuous thing that's going to happen. Right now, it's on a moonly basis. So we're looking at 12 times a year. It's going to expand to more than that. So each time, Kanienkeha, and like what we always do, you know, there'll be songs, there'll be teachings, it'll be translated, there'll be Kanienkeha words to share. So all of this, it's historic. It has never happened before in history. It is going to be the first time that this is going to take place, and it's going to take place on Thursday at 2 o'clock. Everybody is welcome to join us, only as observers. You can join us, but you are not granted the luxury of being able to address, because this is specifically for people in the South, for this group of people that had requested this of us. Now, this is what we're saying right now, based on just accommodating them. It might change, you know, they might feel comfortable with if there's other people who join us to ask questions. But right now, we're just saying that to accommodate them, no. But on that day, if we see that it can work, that we can accommodate everybody, then we will. But it might not be able to happen right away on the first session. So we don't want anybody to think that we're like keeping an iron fist over this, but just to get the ball rolling, you know, we got to keep a little structure and order to it. So Waiagerdo, if you could be here on Thursday for that at 2 o'clock, if you can join by Zoom, that would be still good enough. Anybody else, welcome to join us based on conducting yourself in the fashion that we just identified. Okay, so now it's just the closing. Let's see, where were we in the closings? 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, who done the last one? 2 weeks ago, yeah.
Is it Jen?
Who's with us tonight?
There's Merrick, Angel, Elsa, Harold, and Mark.
Okay, the last time it was Janet, you said that done it?
I think so. I'm not
I
certain.
think it was on. There's someone that did it and did it on.
Does anybody here remember doing the closing? Okay, if nobody here remembers, then we'll say, we'll go along with what you're thinking, that it was Janet. So this time we'll go to a guy. Okay, I remember, I don't know how long ago it was, but for some reason, I remember Merrick doing a closing. How about Mark? Mark, you haven't done a closing in a while, have you?
I haven't done it in a while, but
Oh, okay. All right, then go ahead.
well, I'm not really good with the words, so
That's okay. Go ahead.
okay. Well, I'd like to give thanks to for this document to be translated. I'd like to give thanks to everything that's all the stuff that's going on around the world today. Everything's being revealed as things progress. Even though there seems to be wars and emergency powers to stop whatever, whether it's a trucker convoy or anything like that. So I'd like to thank for this to happen, so everything can be revealed from the people that are doing it, and it could make us more conscious and better in our decisions to break away from this stuff. No more, you know, this Canada stuff and this UN stuff it's got to stop. If they're clinging too much on their powers, well, we just have to let it go even more. So I give thanks to that, and also give thanks to also what else do I gotta think this? Oh yes, talking about crows, we spoke of dead crow today. I see a lot of crows this weekend. I saw a lot of crows running around, so I give thanks to the crows. There's a couple of them. There's one now when I was working, he drove right past me. It was a lot of crows this week, and so I give thanks to the crows. I also give thanks to all the snow we've been getting. It doesn't really help me on my driving, but it's fun to see the winter progressing. So I'd give thanks to the snow. What else can I give thanks to? I give thanks to even the people that are Because this week has been a lot of big week for me. So I give thanks to the people that were mean to me. It makes me become a better person, I guess. Um, it's all these little things in life that even though we think it's bad, but it's a good thing. It's a revelation. People are revealing themselves, and for me, that's just a good thing. So anything that's bad at all, it's we see it for what it is, and we react to it, and we want to break away from Canada and stuff like that. We want to break away from that. These nation states that have been formed by the people that are my ancestors that came from the Great Waters, all these structures that have been put in place, but now we see them these structures for what they are. So for me, I give thanks to all this revelations that's going on. I don't like the wars, but at the same time, it's just revealing their game, their one world government game. So for me, it's a revelation to see that. And once we see it, we know we all we have to do is just push it aside, push it away, you know. So that's all I have to say tonight. I mean, it's just a revelation. It's all these revelations that are coming out. We just can see them for who they are. So I hope to all you guys.
Yeah, yo, all right, everybody. Danza Egypt.com. Sasundios.
Hey,
Love you.